Hey guys, I want to make a new video going over some good build creators I recommend for the upcoming 0.3 patch. So I was going to make a tier list, but GGG once again started to do a lot of last minute nerfs, which means the tier list is kind of pointless and we don't have all the information. We don't have the skill tree, we don't have the support gems. There was a nerf a few hours before this video, and it's 12 hours until patch now, at least as of recording. So I'm just going to do a list of good build creators and some guild builds I recommend for the upcoming 0.3 patch if you're still undecided on what to play. So once again, it's going to be starter builds from trusted creators that I know that routinely update and do play their builds fully to endgame. So there is a bunch of changes, they'll make sure to fully update and make sure you have a good time playing the builds. I do trust all these creators to have a really solid build, as they are known to have really good builds in PoE 1 and PoE 2. Once again, this was going to be a tier list, but there's so many unknowns. We don't have to pass a tree, we don't have all the support gems, there might be more last minute nerfs. Who knows at this point? I'm just going to recommend some solid creators. The first person I'm going to recommend is Palsteron. Palsteron is a very solid player both in PoE 2 and PoE 1, always having very innovative builds. He's going to play crossbow merc this league, so if you're interested in crossbows and don't want to play Deadeye, definitely check him out. He always plays fully to endgame and usually makes a full build guide that's really in depth. So I can definitely recommend this guy if you want to play crossbows. He's also played crossbows both in 0.2 and 0.1, so he has quite a big experience with it as well. The next build I'll recommend is Goratha. He is a very innovator in terms of build creation in both PoE 1 and PoE 2, always playing off meta, usually a hardcore player in PoE 1, but his builds are always very solid, able to do all content with his builds most of the time, if not all the time. I can definitely recommend him. He's definitely one of the best build creators in PoE, just period. Very good player all around, and he's playing Chaos Fireball, which I would say like decently off meta, but yeah, he usually will update his full builds and his full video guides throughout the league of where he plays, so I kind of recommend him. If you do want to play a spell build, play something a little bit different, check him out. The third build I recommend is from Captain Lance. He is playing Archon Blood Mage, kind of like generic spell stuff. But yeah, also once again, a very solid PoE 1 and PoE 2 build creator, giving you full updates on the way through. I definitely recommend if you want to play just standard stock spells at high power. Usually Lance is a pretty good person to go to for that. He also, once again, does full updates throughout the league, so yeah, feel free to check him out as well. The fourth creator I'll recommend is Sargi. Sargi is a hardcore player. He actually reached level 100 in PoE 2, one of the few to do so in hardcore, so definitely a very solid player. And he also won a few demis in the PoE 2 races. He always plays monk or staff skills. This league he's playing Hollowed Palm, and he's playing Hollowed Palm on Deadeye. So if you're interested in playing Hollowed Palm and a very solid build, especially one that can be played in hardcore, then check him out, as he does play hardcore and he will make his build hardcore viable. As for party builds, if you are interested in party play and don't know who Snap is, check him out. This guy does a full party build guide essentially for all 6 party players. So if you're interested in party playing with friends, having a strong group build, he has a full video. Check out Snap if you are a party player. Just thought I would recommend that here. And for some bonus builds I didn't really mention that I couldn't really find a creator for, your crossbow Deadeye is still going to be very strong. Spear Deadeye is still going to be a strong build as well. I think Blood Mage, any type of spell build is going to be strong. Minions should also be quite decent. But yeah, overall, there definitely still seems to be a lot of solid builds, but these are just the ones I recommend from creators I do trust. Of course, also, me playing bow Deadeye. If you want to play bow Deadeye, I'm of course going to have full updates on my character throughout the league. So yeah, these are the content creators I recommend. There's definitely a bunch of other really solid content creators. I just know these people, personally, I've talked to them before. I've seen a lot of their builds and they're always very solid. So I can highly recommend to follow them. They will give you full updates and give you a full build guide to have a smooth leveling and end game experience. These are just the build creators I recommend, but of course, there's definitely a lot of other good build creators out there. Anyway, that's about it. 0.3 is coming out. Of course, I'm gonna be streaming it. And yeah,